Hello, thank you so much for joining us in a brand new video. Today, we're excited to share with you our initial thoughts and first impressions of the all-new Galaxy Z Flip7 FE. So, without further ado, let's dive right in and get started. This device is the first fan edition among the foldables. The letters FE stand for this, and generally, these editions are slightly trimmed in some aspects to adjust the device's price. I believe the Galaxy S Fan Edition versions have been quite successful. Let's see if this strategy works with this foldable, which, by the way, will resemble the Galaxy Z Flip 6. In fact, you might say it's essentially the Galaxy Z Flip 6 in many ways, because it retains the identical design and the same cameras. Essentially, it's going to be quite similar. However, in this instance, the primary difference will lie in the processor. In this model, we will encounter the Exynos 2400. This is the same processor that Samsung incorporates, for instance, in the Galaxy S FE. For a significant number of users, this is going to be considered a good processor. Clearly, for the most demanding gamers who seek the ultimate power in the world, it might not meet their expectations, but for the vast majority of users, it is perfectly suitable. We have discovered the external screen measuring 3.4 inches with this folder design, which we have already observed since the Galaxy Z Flip 6. Additionally, we will encounter an internal screen measuring 6.7 inches, and in this instance, a battery capacity of 4,000 mAh. So, let me explain that it's essentially a Galaxy Z Flip 6 featuring a different processor. However, the price might become more appealing over time. Initially, the launch price isn't as competitive as we might have hoped for, but we anticipate adjustments that could make it more attractive eventually. We know Samsung sets high launch prices, then adjusts them soon after to become much more attractive. We found level of protection Gorilla Glass Victus 2 for the outside, and obviously the construction with aluminum frames that one would expect for a foldable for solid protection. Here, we lack the new hinge design, so the fold area is as sharp as the Galaxy Z Flip 6. I'm telling you this because the Galaxy Z Flip 7 has had a major evolution, hiding the crease area in a better way. We don't see that yet in this FE edition, but as I say, it's a slightly trimmer edition in order to make the price more attractive. It's also reduced the color palette for this version, so it's only going to be available in black or white. If you want more customization, you're going to require a foam, which in reality is essentially what nearly everyone tends to do with their mobile phones. So, in this case, I don't really see too much of an issue with the palette being a bit smaller. One thing worth noting is that the finish on the outer cover is entirely reflective, not matte or satin or anything similar. Essentially, that's what there is to mention about this device. I must emphasize that the other features will essentially align with those of the Galaxy Z Flip 6, which you can already find content about and explore further. We aim to conduct a deeper analysis soon. This has been a quick look at Samsung's strategy for this year. The device will come in one configuration, 8GB of RAM with 128GB of storage, priced at 20,499 pesos in Mexico. Interestingly, there are no pre-sale promotions yet, but I'm confident it will be available in Mexico. I'm sure that in a short time it's going to go down significantly and possibly become the most recommended folding bike to buy. If it comes to be around maybe 13,000, 14,000 pesos, it will be very interesting. For the moment, we have reached the end of this video. If you liked it, you know you can tell us about it, and we'll see you next time.